Hey, what's up, everyone? I figured as 2019 is here, I figured I'd get a chance, to discuss the continued reviews that I said I would do. And I figured the one film that I finally had the chance to catch up with is Spider-Man, Into the Spider-Verse. And of course, usually the Spider-Man films are associated with having Peter Parker in them, and of course, even though he is in it, but he's not one of the main characters. And this time around, you get to see the Miles Morales character, who is a character that was often seen in the Spider-Man video games and comics, but plays the main character in this particular film. And of course, they decide to go the animated, style instead of the traditional live action version. Of course, you deal with Miles and his you know his father Jefferson, who's a cop, and then you have his uncle, and then his mother, and then of course what I thought made Spider-Man to the Spider-Verse pretty cool is kind of like, even though it's like lighter in tone than most of the other Spider-Man films, but it was kind of fun, cool, like how the film kind of made fun of itself in a sense, kind of like you know what I mean by that is, when they make a reference to the Spider-Man dance scene in Spider-Man 3, and of course, another aspect of it that I thought was pretty cool was, the idea of having all these different, different kinds of, Spider-Man, like including the Spider-Man Noir, and then you have Spider-Woman, who's, Gwen Stacy, and then of course you have, Peter Parker, and then a Spider Robot, and a Spider Pig, and a Japanese Spider Girl, or something like that. And then of course you have the infamous villains such as you know like Scorpion, and then you have Kingpin, and things like that. So I thought that was pretty cool to see, and the animation is pretty good and things like that. So I mean, I would say the film was a little bit silly and a little bit over the top at times, but I would say for those that love the Spider-Man franchise, like myself and many people out there, then this is something definitely worthy of seeing. And like I said, the cool concept of seeing all the different Spider-Mans from different timelines and universes and things like that, which I thought was really cool. So that was an interesting concept. So I would say I'd definitely recommend this one. So, okay, everyone, thanks for watching. Good night.